Early morning on Wednesday, August 7th, a crew of 4 from the University of Toledo Lake Erie Center took to the lake to collect water samples for testing.
So go back along the way we came, and then we'll drop down and we'll just go back and forth that way, I think.
The samples taken from a 2-meter-long tube are tested for a variety of indicators to track the quality of the fresh water in the western basin of Lake Erie, and also to track the growth of the annual harmful algal bloom.
They'll be studied for toxin content, DNA, chlorophyll, several different parameters.
But it wasn't part of their ordinary weekly sampling. These samples are being collected as part of a much larger undertaking called the HABs grab. 8 different organizations were assigned a different sector of the roughly 1,200 square mile western basin to collect a total of 175 samples. This year's HABs grab also incorporated crews from the Canadian government and the University of Windsor for the first time.
This is unprecedented, where we've had this many groups coordinated together all at the same time, on the exact same time, taking samples on a body of water like this.
And the hope is that by collecting this large amount of data, it can lead to new pathways to figuring out how to forecast the potential toxicity of the bloom as well. The collection points for sampling were set to specific GPS locations, and the data derived from the samples will be cross-referenced to the high-resolution satellite image taken that day. The ultimate goal of this mass collection event is to get closer to finding a way to not only forecast the algal bloom's size, but to understand the various factors that creates the toxin in the algae itself.
So right now we can predict how big the bloom is going to get. We're not very good at predicting how toxic it's going to become or what causes the bloom to become toxic, and that's what this high-resolution picture will help us do.
And for these University of Toledo students on the lake helping collect these samples, it is invaluable real-world experience that will carry over into their future careers. For Amber Beecher from California, she hopes what she learns under Dr. Bridgman while studying Lake Erie algal bloom will help her be a part of the solution of a similar problem back home.
And so I would like to be able to learn all about this and hopefully maybe be able to go back there and apply what I've learned here there.
It's a good field to be in. A lot of fun work with the water and lab work. I love it.
Event organizers say the HABs grab will continue on as a yearly event as long as there is harmful algae in the western basin of Lake Erie to study. I'm John Monk, WTOL 11.